My office launched the Hub City Hero program in 2021 to highlight members of our community who selflessly and steadily give their time and talent to improve the lives of others. Many citizens were nominated and one was selected each month. It's my pleasure to introduce September 2023 Hub City Hero, Dr. Kristyn Mayberry. Welcome, Kristyn, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So we have a few questions for you, and the first one is always the toughest. Just tell us about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm Dr. Kristyn Mayberry. I am originally from Jackson, Tennessee, so I am just so happy to return home. I've been away for a while. I've worked in education across Middle, East, and West Tennessee.
Okay.
And so coming back home has been a joy, working out throughout the community and just, I'm very passionate about education. I've worked in education from English language learning to special education, and now I'm in higher ed. And so I am so excited to be working at Lane College at this time, and I'm just so excited to be in receipt of this award.
Fantastic. So I'm going to read what your nominator said, and they said a lot. It said, Dr. Kristyn Mayberry is an outstanding individual. She's a graduate of Jackson Central Mary High School class of 2007. She's a Jackson native who returned home to Jackson with the initiative to revamp and reestablish the education program at Lane College to prepare, mentor, and advise future educators. She works closely with Lane College students as the Teacher Certification Officer and Assistant Professor of Education. She works with students preparing them to get certified to enter into the classrooms in Jackson-Madison County Schools upon graduation. She's a member of the Mental Health Advisory Board for the Positive Living Group, where she donates her time to honor and pay tribute through service and to members around the Jackson community during the annual Giraffe Awards. She volunteers to support the youth in the community through social and emotional learning sessions that she offers across West, Middle, and East Tennessee. She recently co-hosted and coordinated the Literacy Explosion Conference in Jackson, where she worked hard to deliver best literacy practices to over 300 educators across Tennessee schools and colleges to support all students, teachers, and administrators on best practices needed to increase reading scores, engagement, and support student development with social and emotional learning. She is a helping hand to anyone who crosses her path, and she is passionate about education and mental health awareness. Dr. Kristyn Mayberry is dedicated to serving others. She received Faculty of the Year at Lane College for Interdisciplinary Studies in 2022-23 academic year, and which shows support from her colleagues and superiors for work she does not only in the Lane College community but for the Jackson community as a whole. That's a lot. And so, with all that being said, why is the community important to you?
The community is so important to me. I grew up in East Jackson area, and so I did attend Jackson Central Mary High School, and I grew up in that area, and I've always been passionate about giving back and pouring into others, especially, the young adults and the students that, are in the community. I feel like they need a mentor and advisor and someone that's, focused on their whole selves. There's so much going on with mental health awareness and anxiety, testing anxiety, and just anxiety as a whole, especially after the pandemic. And so I believe in pouring into our young citizens and pouring into our young adults in the community and making sure they're successful in whatever they choose to do.
Fantastic. So, through all that you do, is there anything that citizens of Jackson can do to help support you in the projects that you have going on?
Yes, I would appreciate if we could receive support in the area of mental health awareness. I offer social and emotional training and sessions, not only for the youth but for adults as well. And so I would appreciate if we could dig a little deeper within the community into, how are we doing mentally? How are we doing emotionally? Are our students able to, cooperate with each other? Recently, I did a cooperative learning piece for my college students, and it was very interesting to see them, learn each other's culture and the diversity of it all, and knowing that we're all diverse and we all have differences, but how can we, come together as a community and really support our young learners as well as our young adults in this initiative.
Absolutely. Strength and diversity, power and unity, right?
Yes, sir.
And so if anyone who's watching and is interested in making a difference, right, and so they don't know how, they say, you know, I like what I see, I want to make a difference in the community that I live in or in Jackson as a whole, but I don't know how to start. What words of wisdom would you give them?
I would give them empowerment. Just do it. Go forth and do it, because you don't know the difference that you would make in someone's life until you actually make the difference or make the change. And so I'm really big on change, and change is sometimes necessary to get to where we want to in life. And so, you know, just have the drive to go out and do it. And you know, if you don't have the support at first, know that you have to stick with it, and eventually, you know, others will pour into what you're doing if it's positive and if it's going to affect the lives of others.
Great advice. Great advice. So recipients are selected each month, and after a year of Hub City Heroes, they have been recognized. One hero will be selected and awarded $1,000 to donate to a nonprofit of their choice. So if you're interested in nominating a Hub City Hero, you can visit jacksontn.gov, click on Hub City Hero under the Mayor's Projects and Initiatives. Dr. Mayberry, again, congratulations on being September's Hub City Hero.
Thank you so much.